Welcome to Love Live TV. I'm so glad you're here. Today's topic, I didn't put up the banner. Let me put it up. So important because this is about manifesting your life. And let me see if I can find it. Okay, I don't think I saved it. And look at the title. This is conscious dating advice, but it's also about creating anything in your life. And what I'm going to share with you is the one thing that you need to stop if you are actually truly desiring to create something. And we'll talk about what it is, but also how it can be kind of sneaky and how to identify it when it's happening and a way to get back to that high vibe frequency. This microphone probably needs to be here. Okay. So anyway, thank you for being here. My name is Macy Matarazzo, also known as the Rev Lunchlady, and this is a place where you can get the art and the consciousness of finding the one. And these teachings for me are really about living a greater life, like knowing what is something that you're wanting to be, do, or have, and moving beyond all of the limitations that are known or unknown. So in this case, I'm going to use dating as the example. And most of you I know are here because you want to create that unicorn love, which is what I describe as the kind of love that we don't think can exist, but it does. So know that desire is what is possible for you, period. This is something I keep repeating over and over again, but it's really key when we get out of the habit, and this isn't the tip for today, but it's related to it. When we get out of the habit of creating this space in between, oh, wow, I would really like this, and having it, and we separate it, then it's always going to be separated. It's always going to be outside of you. It's about really embodying that desire like it's here. It's here. So knowing that is inevitable. And, you can know it's inevitable or pretend it's inevitable. So this is kind of the thing here. It's like, what is it going to take for you to trust your connection to divine and know that those inspirations are not just made up? You're not making up anything, really. I mean, this is the way that the universe speaks to you. So are you willing to step that up in a whole new way? So that leads us to today's conversation, because I know for many people who are even learning about this stuff and watching this channel, and know if you like watching this channel, definitely like and subscribe. When you like this video, it's almost like a yes to your body that you are really serious about creating something different in your love life. So use it as a placebo of, yes, I am having this. I am having this. And that is a really powerful tool in itself. So when you are watching these and maybe you're taking notes and maybe you're getting some ahas, that is only one part of the step. The next level of this is going to be actually integrating it into your being. So the difference is, and I had this exact thing, like when I first started online dating, there's a million things that I would say was hosing it up, because I had a lot of shame about it. This was in early 2000. So early 2000s when I started playing on it, maybe even before that, actually. It was probably late 1998, 1999 when I was dabbling in. It was my first computer I even had. And, it was dial up, and it was like the sneaky thing. And I felt really like, oh, I must be a loser if I'm doing this. And so all of that in itself, you can probably even feel it when I say it. It's like, oh, this heaviness, this shame. You're not going to create from that kind of judgment. So I was kind of going through the motions, not really wanting to put my full self into it, because then maybe that would mean something about me. So over the years, I continued to come back to it, and the embarrassment about it was less and less and less, because I was knowing more and more people who were exploring it. And the thing was, I was kind of just going through the motions. Like, I was putting up a profile, I was writing people, I was, writing people back and going on a few coffee dates here and there. But it was really robotic, and like I was just going through the motions, and I was doing dating. So this is today's lesson, because if you're just doing dating and you're taking some of these things that I'm teaching you, and maybe you're knowing them, but you're not actually applying them, or you're knowing it, but you're not actually stepping into a new consciousness with it, which takes a little practice. That's why I like to share a lot of different mantras, and I like to share different meditations, and I like to do videos on a regular basis so people can be immersed and create things that you can come back to, where then you are actually soaking in it long enough that it actually sticks. It's like when you practice something over time, at first it may seem just too different, but then after a while, it becomes who you are. And this is the way all habits are created. So if you can move from just doing dating to actually being in that desire, being the desire, the relationship, the experience of what it is that you are asking for. And you can do that without your partner being here in physical form. You can live your life. You can, live your values. We're going to talk about that in another video. You can actually be nice to yourself, like treat yourself like you would like your beloved to treat you. You can, really live these things that you are wanting to experience with a partner now. And I know you're like, yeah, but no, you can't have sex. You can't, have them at your house. You can't talk to them. Well, you can do a lot of these things. Let's face it. You can treat yourself to being in that love vibe now. So make yourself dinner, pleasure yourself, do things that you love, treat yourself like you are giddy in love, and be that energy. Find those things that match that, because it's only going to be the being of it that is going to help you actualize it faster. You can ask for it, and you can hope, and you can wait, and you can just kind of throw spaghetti against the wall and hope something sticks. But what if you brought some reverence to it? It's an honoring, it's a reverence, it's a kindness, it's a presence. And think about your relationship that you want to create. Isn't that what you would like from a partner? A partner who is attentive and who hears you and listens and celebrates you and is present with you. All of that kind of stuff is exactly what it means to be your love story now. And that's a choice. That's a choice. That is a practice. That is something that for me the way I did that was I had a regular meditation, which was specifically about me kind of opening up space to receive love. I was doing a Kundalini meditation called Kirtan Kriya. You can find it on my channel in the yoga section. And this meditation I did for quite a while, but that was part of it. But the part that I want to share with you is something you can add to whatever you're doing right now is every day I would sit with my beloved and I would hold hands and I would sense and perceive what it's like to just be present with my person, and being present with my person in a way where I didn't have to know what they look like, what their job was. I didn't have to have any time or space around it except for the knowingness that, wow, I am so adored. I am so comfortable with this person. I am so happy. I am so lucky we found each other. And those kinds of simple responses and words moving in your head that are in present time are completely magnetic and expansive. And that's what's going to turn this on within you so that you can move from just going through the motions like, okay, look, I wrote 5 people last night and I checked my match. Nothing's happening. And that kind of thing. That's not the energy of love. So I know that disappointment can come up, but know that every time you buy into disappointment as a reality, and it may be a minute or two, but what are you willing to do knowing that disappointment just begins to create more separation? It's not trusting that your desires are a divine gift. It's not trusting that you are here to have those desires, which you are. That's your destiny. And it's suspending the disbelief and being that voice, even in the disappointment, that says, yeah, I know that's really hard. I know it's hard right now, but you are amazing. And we're here. We're doing this together. Almost like your person is saying that we've got this. And I know in my relationship with Larry, one of the things that really stood out as, this relationship being what I call a unicorn love relationship is that is true now. Whatever has come our way, we have been able to say we got this, but that's because I came into it and he came into it with that space of reverence, dedication to having this kind of relationship and knowing that your heart knows this. So you don't have to second guess it. You don't have to gaslight it and say, well, look at everyone online. Show me now, that kind of stuff, which is not helpful. And there's just going to be so many more videos coming on all this, because even just what I said about what it's like to go online and not see anyone you like, we're going to talk about that. But just, spoiler alert, most people online are not your person. That is 100% for 100% of the people who are out there dating. 100% for 100%. Most people are not your person. Your person is special because they're your unicorn. They're just not everyone else. So remember that. So let's just summarize, trying to keep these short, not succeeding. The key here is to know that you get to make the choice to be in the love story, be in it. I like to think of the desire as something you're in. You're already in it. The desire itself, that you can be aware, oh, wow, I would love to share my life with this person. I would love to live in Mexico. I would love to fill in the blank, build a family, or, travel the world with someone. that's not made up. That's not separate from you. It is you. It is you. It is a sneak preview of what is meant for you. So own it. Just go, yeah, thank you. Thank you for showing me that my beloved is here. Thank you. I am so excited. I feel so lucky to have this. And use those kinds of phrases all the time. I'm so lucky. I'm so grateful. This is so good to know that I have this. And, there's always ways and tools and practices that can get you out of stickier situations. If you're really stuck in some trauma or triggered in the pain, then reach out. This is something that is your personal responsibility to do, is to take action on those spaces where you're not really sure how to navigate it, and you can learn something different. I didn't create my love life or a successful business or the programs that I do and everything in my life without getting support in everything. So whether it's buying a house or, building a retirement plan or finding Larry, like every single thing, I learned something. I learned something and I developed the skills and I did things differently when I saw it wasn't already in my life. I said, that matters to me. I'm going to do something about this. So you can always look in the description to find ways to connect with me or check out some of the courses that I have. If something pops for you, then that's probably a good sign that it's meant for you. So you can also message me if you are wondering, oh, what should I do? What would be a good next step for me? But this is your time to practice being the love story and not just going through the motion. And your big happy love is absolutely here. If you're watching this, click like, subscribe, and share this with your friends. I'm so happy you are here. I'm so happy and grateful to be your favorite unicorn wrangler in this world of love and dating and all things all the good stuff, right? All the good stuff. What do you want to create? We can do it together. So thanks for being here. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.